A cliche rule in photography is that there are no rules. However, there are a number of composition guidelines which can be applied in almost any situation. The rule of thirds divides your image into 9 equal segments, where on the lines or at intersections your important elements should be placed. You should balance the weight of your subject by including other objects of lesser importance to fill the space. When we look at a photo, our eye is naturally drawn along lines. By thinking about how you place lines in your composition, you can affect the way we view the image. Symmetry can make for very eye-catching compositions. Another great way to use symmetry is to break the symmetry or pattern in some way. Compose your shot with a background that doesn't distract or detract from your subject.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Childress, and I am a junior here, and I work at Gamecock Productions producing internal and external videos for the athletics department. Composition is really important in what I do, especially with the background technique, because you have to be able to divert the audience's attention to one specific thing. You have to make sure you get the ball in his hand. You have so many different colors going on, and especially with the garnet and the black, you have to make sure that the garnet is really bright against the black. And then also with the grass, you have so many different colors going on that you have to make sure that the grass is bright.
Our viewpoint has a massive impact on the composition of our photo. Think about taking photos at different viewpoints than the one we usually see. By placing objects that frame the photo around the edge of the composition, you help isolate the main subject. This results in a more focused image, drawing the eye to the main point of interest. We have to choose our composition carefully to convey the sense of depth. You can create depth by including objects in the foreground, middle ground, and background. By cropping tightly around the subject, you eliminate the background distractions and ensure that the subject gets the viewer's undivided attention. Take advantage of the fact that we are in a digital age and experiment with your composition. You never know whether an idea will work until you try it.
I'm Crystal Burgess, and I work in communications for Richland School District 1 for Richland One TV and media production. Composition is basically how you frame your shot, how you compose what you're seeing through the viewfinder of your camera. You want whoever is watching whatever you've shot not to be distracted by what you're shooting. We have what we call a rule of thirds. So if you take a screen and you divide it into thirds, you kind of want the top line of that top third, the subject's face to be right there. When you're interviewing, maybe you would have talking room. You would want to have space between me and the person that's talking. Bad composition would be if a shot is moving, if you're herky-jerky with your camera. It's got to be very fluid where the viewer doesn't notice what you're doing. It's very natural, kind of the way your eyes move. It's an art. It really is an art.